Hi Virgo, thank you for joining Empowered Pathway Tarot. I'm going to do your reading tonight. This will cover for the next 2 weeks. This will be a general collective reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in Virgo. These messages are general messages, so they may not resonate with you. If they don't resonate, that's okay. You can check back next time or look at my other videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in your chart so that you can see if any of those videos will resonate with you, okay? Do remember that roles can be flipped, so you can do that. As well, please do like the channel, subscribe, share. This will get the videos out there to those that also would need to hear the message, and also gives me that support, okay? I greatly appreciate it. All right, for the sign of Virgo, Spirit, Archangel Michael, I do ask that you protect me during this channeling, okay? Don't let any negative energies interrupt the messages for the collective Virgo. Anything that is not of the white light, please transmute it to the highest of white light, okay? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Next 2 weeks. Angels, messengers of the white light, ancestors, walk with me daily. Please provide clear, precise messages for Virgo. What is the current situation for Virgo, the collective of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? So Virgo, we do have a toxic relationship pulling up here. There may be some fights, some codependencies, triggers, misunderstandings. What was in the past? What happened in the past between Virgo and this energy? Okay. So it looks like we've got some addiction taking place in the past. Some like toxic attachments, whether that be obsessions, drugs, alcohol, depression, gambling, anything. Basically, this is like the devil card in the Rider-Waite. But there also was someone that looks like maybe either they or you, there was some jealousy, grass is greener on the other side type of scenario. Maybe they thought they had better options. Maybe they think you deserve better. Anyway, there was some unhappiness taking place in the past, okay? But apparently it's still taking place because it is, there's still a toxic relationship in your current situation. Virgo, how do they see you? Okay, how do they see you? Okay, they see that you're heartbroken. There's been some betrayal, some grief, disappointment, okay? In their heart of hearts, deep down in their heart, how do they feel about my collective Virgo? How does this energy feel about Virgo? Oh gosh, that's too many. We're not going to take that many. Let's put them back. Sorry, Virgo. If they're meant to come out, they'll come back out. How does this energy feel about Virgo in their heart, deep down inside their heart space? Well, they want a reunion. They want a second chance. They miss you. They want to get back together. Reconciliation. What are their actions or intentions towards my Virgo? Well, there's lust. There's flirting. They find you irresistible. What are the obstacles? What are the obstacles what are the obstacles for my Virgo and the person that is on their mind in this reading? The obstacles are a spiritual awakening, okay? Life lessons, enlightenment, epiphany, a rebirth. Okay. Life lessons are tough, obviously, that can create blockages. If we haven't learned our life lessons, or this person that you're dealing with, Virgo, life lessons can, we can keep going in cycles and cycles and round and round and round until that lesson's learned. Okay. You may end up, finding that you are encountering that same type of energy as we had over here about, someone that has addictions or they're toxic. You're going to keep encountering that energy throughout your life, Virgo, until you learn that lesson. Okay, it can come in the form of a coworker, a family member, a neighbor, lovers, whatever the case, friends, until you've learned that lesson. You know, that's a karmic lesson that has to be learned. Okay, what is possible outcomes pertaining to this spread for the collective sign of Virgo? So we do have, you know, courting, dating, anniversary, meeting up. So, you know, it looks like there may be some thoughts of possibly the reconciliation. On the bottom of the deck, we do have crossroads. Again, there's a decision to be made. You know, do you want to turn back around and try to give an individual, you know, back another opportunity? But there's choices, multiple options, turning point, indecision. Okay. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. All right. Oh my goodness, I'm just not going to have that. We are not going to have that. Messing up our spread. Spirit, what do we need to know from the tarot for the collective Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shed some more light, please, here for our collective Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. All right, tell me about this toxic relationship here for the current situation for my collective. So obviously, you know, we've got the Fool in reverse. So there was some recklessness, obviously, of it being a toxic relationship. You know, we have somebody being foolish. Maybe someone was gullible, you know, irrational, careless with your heart. Okay, obviously it's you that has the heartbreak because that's how they see you. Tell me about the past. Grass is greener. Why is that here? Grass is greener for collective. Virgo collective, please. Why is that here, Spirit? Grass is greener. Well, there was a tower moment, you know. The divine gives us a lot of red flags, and if we don't take heed on the warnings or see the red flags or the cycles that continue to repeat, the lessons that we have to learn, the karmic lessons, then the divine's just going to destroy it all, okay? Because it's not built on firm foundation, you know. So, you know, there could have been, obviously, I'm getting that there's cycles here that have taken place with things and people in the past that continue to keep repeating, okay? You keep seeing that same energy in different people. So the divine's like, okay, that's it. I'm going to just destroy it all because it was not built on firm foundation. It must be rebuilt. Tell me about addiction. Why is it here, please, for my collective Virgo in the past position? Okay, so we've got that. Oh, wow. So, you know, we've got an Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is about feeling empty, you know, emotionless, not feeling loved, cold. You know, obviously, you know, that's sums this whole past and current situation up. You know, there's pain. You know, that cup is being poured out. Okay, in the upright, we've got the, you know, the divine giving that cup and that's pouring over. But in the reverse, all of that love, it's empty. That cup is it's empty. There's nothing there. Okay. All right, so for heartbreak, how they see my collective Virgo. All right, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That is an energy of someone that is being guarded, okay? Obviously, you know, setbacks, heartbreak, guarded. You know, it's clarifying the heartbreak card, which, you know, of course someone's gonna be guarded if they've already had their heart broken. It's hard to want to be able to trust again. Putting those walls up. Okay. Tell me about magnetic attraction and as far as their actions and intentions for my collective Virgo. Why is that here? Okay. Well, 3 cards came out. I'm going to go ahead and take them because they came out all at once. We do have the Six of Swords. This is about an energy of moving forward, healing, building that foundation, building the you know, making a transition, creating that stability again. You know, an energy of wanting to move from rough waters to calmer waters with you, Virgo. Because there is that magnetic attraction. You know, they find you irresistible. But it's also, we've got the Page of Wands in reverse. That's an energy of someone being impatient, hasty, maybe being very immature, because, pages are younger energy. So it could be someone that is younger than you. But it's an energy of somebody, if they're not younger than you, Virgo, it's just somebody that is being immature, because we've got tantrums going on here. But they want there to be the Five of Wands in reverse, which is about cooperation agreements, avoiding conflict with you. They want to have a truce. So, again, because they do find you magnetic and attractive. But, that is also the card about, lust. Is this energy more than lust? Obviously, that doesn't sustain a relationship. Okay, so tell me about how they feel about you deep down inside their heart space. Reconciliation, please clarify that energy for my collective Virgo. Why is it here? Why is it here, please, for the collective of Virgo? Reconciliation. Okay, we got two cards that flip. So, we've got this Eight of Swords. This individual is, in their head. They feel trapped. This individual is surrounded by these swords. They also have the blindfold on. The blindfold is kind of an energy of, like if I just don't take this blindfold off and open my eyes, it's really not there, right? But that's all an illusion. This individual is actually not trapped. But they feel hopeless. They feel like they're imprisoned. But again, it is all an illusion. Okay, it's in their head. Swords are about, thoughts. Okay. And then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. That's an energy of like, there's blockages, they wanting that reconciliation, but being in their head about it and, maybe not putting forth the action to make it happen. But because there's lack of energy there, there's hesitation. Okay. Maybe they're fearful that you will reject them. You're being guarded, right? Because of that heartbreak. All right. Tell me about the obstacles of the spiritual awakening. Tell me about that for the collective. Okay. Yeah. So, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. That is, that's about disappointments, unhappiness. Our wishes are not coming true. So again, that clarifying, the spiritual awakening is that epiphany of saying, what is it that's actually, why do I keep encountering this energy? Why do I continually feel like I'm being disappointed by others or self? But that unhappiness is a lot of times what will make us take a moment to realize, to actually go and do that self-work, learn that self-worth, realize what that life lesson is supposed to be teaching us, that karmic lesson, okay? That's the epiphany, right? That's the spiritual awakening. It's not pleasant, the dark night of the soul is not pleasant. It's not fun, but we have to do that to be able to elevate and to be able to, mark that off of your bucket list of your karmics, your karmic lessons, because again, until that life lesson is learned, that karmic lesson is learned, it's just going to keep repeating itself in other people. Tell me about date as far as possible outcomes. Why is it here? Okay, so again, there's that energy of wanting to, possibly meet up and date, talk about things, but you're at a crossroads, right? Two of Swords is also about decisions that has to be made. There's a stalemate here. But there's a painful choice that has to be made. And again, if you see, this individual has got a blindfold on as well, okay? She doesn't really want to look at the situation. It's kind of like an energy of putting the swords up over her heart and saying, yeah, I'm not going to do it yet, okay? It's about avoiding, avoidance. And on the bottom of this deck, we've got the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is an energy of, somebody that is charming. They are caring. It is an offer, a romantic offer from, from somebody that is a solid offer. And I see that this is actually, I'm going to get clarity on that. Granted, that's on the bottom of the deck, but that could actually be you, because, you know, this is the general energy. I don't really necessarily see it in your other person, that they're exhibiting the signs of, you know, a Knight of Cups. I don't really see, you know, in any of these other cards, there are no cups out here other than the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I don't really see that there's a lot of love. So again, what I would like to say with that, you know, Virgo, is that there has to be a choice that's made. Is this energy that you have dealt with this person, is it just lust? Because if it is, obviously that's not what the cup holds, okay? The cup is about love, emotions, you know, it's not about the physical attraction. Yes, you have to have both, but again, this cup over here, it was in the reverse, okay? It's in the reverse. Everything in there is poured out. Granted, yeah, that's the past, but that's up to you. Again, you're going to have to make that choice. There's a decision to be made. Okay? All right, I'm going to give you some oracle cards for advice. All right, Spirit. For the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Virgo Collective. What messages for guidance do you have for my Virgo Collective? My Virgo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Messages, please, for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. All right. I kid you not. This is about obedience, and I'll read it here in a second. But look at what she's got on her eyes. Another, it's kind of blurry, sorry. Another blindfold. Oh, sorry, that's not focusing. Okay. Let's see what that one reads. And then we've also got rigid. Okay, number 30. That could be a significant number. 30, 48 could be significant, could be someone's age. So number 48, Virgo, that is going to be about the sun rises and the moon sets, and they dance together in perfect steps. You will be sorry if you will be sorry if you're going to break a rule that is in place to protect you or others. Even though you may not like authority right now, this is the time to obey what has already been set in motion. This is the time to learn the lay of the land and follow the customs that keep things in order. Learn the steps of dancing before you attempt to change them to suit you. Okay, and then number 30, that is going to be about rigid. Okay, I always like to notice here there is a black crow on the card. A lot of times those can be about messengers. Okay, but he's putting stones on this wall. Okay, is there a stone wall that stands between you and others? Could that wall be inside of you? Now is the time to be more flexible and to drop your rigid expectations of yourself and especially of others. Don't be afraid to drop your guard a little too. If you're willing to let others in, you will see a benefit in these connections. Another meaning here is that you recognize the walls that others may have put up. Don't take it personally if they won't let you in. This is their way of coping, and it has little to do with you. Alrighty. And on the bottom of that, we've got choices. Again, another choices card, okay? And there's another bird, you know. Maybe the birds are significant messengers, you know. That's pretty. I like that. Okay, then let's see here. We've got some angel affirmations for you. Affirmations for Virgo Collective, please, Spirit. What affirmations does Virgo need to hear? Virgo Collective, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, we've got two. The first one is past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situation or energy in order to transform your heart space. Okay. What I'd like to say about that intuitively is that if that Knight of Cups that was on the bottom of the deck, let's say that is somebody that's coming into your, future, right? If you are holding on to that stagnant energy and not making space for the divine to bring somebody else refreshed, that has the actual cup of love to offer for you, something stable offer, they can't do that. You have got to be able to release that stagnation of anything from the past, and that has to do with hurts and blocked intuition, things of that nature. Compassion, okay, compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. What I want to say about this, also intuitively, have compassion for yourself, okay? Don't be hard on yourself if you feel like you keep getting yourself in these situations. It may not be about you at all as far as why they do what they do. You can't control what others, do. What you can do is control yourself and on the bottom of the deck, your actions, okay? You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. The only thing that you can change, okay, is yourself, your response, your actions to what is around you, okay? And, you have to be compassionate for yourself, because we can only do what we have the resources for, okay? Meaning not financial resources necessarily, but just the knowledge. We have to learn, and we have to learn that lesson. We have to release it. We have to give gratitude for that lesson learned and everybody involved. Okay, we have to also forgive ourselves, forgive others. All right, what angel oracle messages do you have for sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Virgo. Messages, please, Spirit, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, we've got 2. Create, move, values. Be bold and pinpoint your outlook. Don't be afraid to show your true colors, because you are unique, and this will differentiate your values from the social norms. Okay, be proud of your difference. Okay, strut with it. I'm seeing a peacock. Open those beautiful feathers. Open that beautiful, unique self. Okay, and be proud of it. All right. Declutter your space. Again, that's what that card said about the energy, the stagnation. Whether it's your living or your workspace, it needs cleaning up to welcome more refreshing and pure air. Your mind will gain more clarity and peace. And again, intuitively, I will say, just like the other card said, it needs more pure energy. You've got to release what's no longer working for you, the stagnant energy that is existing, because again, the universe cannot bring something else in if there's stagnation from the past. Okay, whether that is also limiting beliefs, people, places, workspaces, whatever the case. Okay, what last oracle messages do you have for my collective Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Collective Virgo. Why is that card turned around? Oracle messages, please, for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Virgo. What do we got? Virgo. Woo. That one's powerful. Okay. All right, we got 3. Okay, so we have let go. Number 29. Okay. Wow, I love that. Look at that. See the owl? The owl's about wisdom. You see, she's touching her belly. That's about, obviously, it could be a fertile time for you, but it also can be about the birth and the abundance of something new, right? Grow something new. You see the image of the individual that's kind of like a mirage in the back, okay? That's like the wisdom also, right? Okay, what we've learned from our past, but let go. Okay, and that is also the number 29. That can be significant for you. Someone's birthday, phone number, whatever the case, you may be seeing that number. But also that 9 plus 2, that's 11. 11 is also about manifestation. Okay, so I see also that card as being like the Fool card in the tarot. Okay, let go. Okay, take that leap of faith, because with the owl you've got that wisdom. Wow, that's powerful. Okay, and then we've also got balance. Balance is going to be number 25. Sorry, I know that's not very clear. I'm working on that. Okay, there we go. And this card reminds me of the Two of Pentacles. This is about balancing out, our priorities, whether, it can also be about self-care, self-love, balancing out our home life, work life. I'll read that here in just a second. And then we've got communication. Okay. That one's very pretty too. Okay, we'll see what that one's about. You can see the moon in the back. All right, that is number 36. That could be significant for you. That's also, obviously, 6 plus 3 is number 9, which is also about nearing completion. Okay, so the number 36. This card is a sign that it may be time to discuss your feelings, ideas, and worries you have with another. Have you not been honest and open with your partner? Have you been keeping to yourself and ignoring a friend instead of telling them how you feel about an action that you have done? I'm sorry, that they have done. Well, I said that. Obviously, maybe you've done something that you want to discuss with them. Open up to yourself and others without judgment and communication. Okay, that's the communication card, number 36. Voice your concerns. Stand firm in your beliefs, okay? Your needs. Okay, the number 25, balance. This card signifies that your balance is off in a situation in your life. It is time to contemplate what is off kilter and then evenly distribute the positive and negative energy, enabling the situation to become upright and steady. Sometimes this task is about work and family. Are you spending too much time and energy at work? When you're at home, are you just completely drained? If so, center your precious energy on balancing your life by spending more time with family. Focus on what circumstances in your life require balance. Okay? And I want to say balance, give yourself also that balance. Because if you are depleting yourself and you're giving too much to others, you're not going to be grounded. You're not going to be able to, if that self-love is not given to self, then you're not going to be able to give to others. Okay, so card number 29, that is going to be about letting go. All right, it is time to let go of the past that has haunted you to this point. This is wow, that is the person you used to be. And even though that old self allowed you to the person that you are today, you are no longer that individual. This card can also represent now is a perfect opportunity to release a negative factor in your life. This could be a person or a habit that harms you, your happiness or sense of self. Think about what you need to set free, okay? And again, that could also have something to do with limiting self-beliefs, okay? Releasing those blockages, all right? Awesome. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in tonight. I greatly appreciate your time. If you will, please, again, like the video so that it can get out to others. Subscribe so that hit the notification bell so that you'll know whenever I post more videos. And again, thank you so much. Hopefully it helps for you. See you next time. Bye, Virgo.